Nothing unites people like a shared hobby. So, how could we while away an hour or two with a grasshopper and a paintbrush?
Does this have something to do with Kung Fu?
No.
No.
Why?
Oh, it's like, you know, the old Kung Fu movies.
Oh, when there's somebody called Grasshopper?
Yeah, they always had the dude with, like, the weird guy with the long white... No offense, brother. With the long white...
With the what?
There was always like a weird guy with long white hair, that sadistic teacher, and he would call Grasshopper.
Yeah, I suddenly see you in a very different way.
Yeah.
He used to have ping pong balls in his eyes.
We did a sketch with that with 50p's once. We put 50p's in our eyes and did exactly that. Grasshopper.
And I'm guessing that sketch is now unavailable.
It is. It's no longer being...
Aired.
Aired, yeah. Because the 50p's no longer legal tender. So,
grasshopper and a paintbrush.
is it like you get two hedgehogs and you paint them green and the grasshopper thinks it's a mobile lawn? And... very, very good idea. I'm just thinking out of the box
Probably
here.
that.
You paint the grasshopper.
No, just using the brush to just tickle the grasshopper. What might happen to the grasshopper?
It vomits its own lungs out.
Do they race them?
No, you make locusts. So locusts are not born, they are made. They are migratory grasshoppers that enter a swarm mode. If enough of them gather together and rub against each other, OK? They change colour, they grow stronger, and eventually they become what's called gregarious locusts. And you can do this yourself. You can turn a grasshopper into a locust just by tickling them.
Why would you want to do that?
So you do it in a lab, take you a few hours. So in 2009, scientists at Oxford University, they were tickling grasshoppers with paintbrushes. And
They got a grant, you know.
Yes.
So many scientists are wrong uns, you know. Like, how... What was my man doing when he discovered? Like, did he just trap one of them?
How many things had he previously tickled with his brush?
I guess if you think how dangerous locusts are and the trouble, the devastation that they can cause...
A biblical plague.
Yes, but we need to know how does it come about. What is it that happens in order to create locusts?
Why, how would you find that out by tickling it with a paintbrush? It wasn't that.
It was an art school field trip that went terribly wrong.
They brush them for 5 seconds every minute for about 4 hours. And what it does is it triples the amount of serotonin in the grasshopper.
The pleasure chemical.
Yeah. So if you know that it's the serotonin, maybe you could do something to not allow the serotonin to rise.
It's weird, because my childhood keeps appearing on the screen.
Yes.
Because, like, during the rainy season, we only have 2 seasons, just rain and no rain.
Yes.
So during the rainy season, we would actually catch locusts...
Right.
...and salt them, fry them, and eat them. After it rained, there'd be loads of them, so you just walk out with a
I have eaten them in Lagos, and it doesn't matter to me how well you cook them, they crawl down your throat.
Oh, come on.
Do you like them? I can't stand them.
I mean, they're not my preferred choice of protein. A man of my dimensions needs something a bit more, you know...
Yeah. You want to swarm a locust.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I was there, the Egyptians would have been all right. But it's funny because, you know, they're a biblical omen of bad times, but in Nigeria... we take omens like you should, with a pinch of salt.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos. Well, please, come on, pick something.